Ram 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 Hari Ram Ram Hari Hari Ram Hari Ram Hari Hari Ram Ram Hari Hari Krishna Krishna Ram Ram Hari Hari Krishna Krishna Ram Ram Hari Hari
वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुः एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा, श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। All glories to the assembled devotees. Please accept my humble obeisances. This is Vadna from Atlanta, welcoming all of you to the Bhakti Sanga conference call. I thank all of you for attending this session. Please forgive me for interrupting your intense chanting. I would like to read the 10 offenses to the holy name which are to be avoided, written by Srila Vyasadeva in the Padma Purana. Number 1. To blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their lives for propagating the holy name of the Lord. Number 2. To consider that the demigods like Lord Shiva, Lord Brahma are to be equal to or independent of the name of Lord Vishnu. 3. To disobey the orders of the spiritual master. 4. To blaspheme the Vedic scriptures or scripture in pursuance to the Vedic version. 5. To consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be an imagination. 6. To give some introduction to the holy name of the Lord. 7. To commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name. 8. To consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritual activities which are offered in the Vedas as fruitive activities, Karma Kanda. 9. To instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name. 10. To not have complete faith in the chanting of the holy name and to maintain material attachment even after understanding so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to achieve the desired success, Krishna Prema. Once again, I thank everyone for joining the Bhakti Sangha conference call today. Let us move to our next session, which is Srimad Bhagavatam class. May I know who have joined the call this morning?
Hare Krishna Vardhana Mata Ji Dandavat Pranam Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Guru Maharaj ki jai, Preeti Dasi from Charlotte. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Preeti Mataji, Dhanvat Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. All goes to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Please go ahead with your introduction.
Hare Krishna Vardhana Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Shama Guru Devi.
Hare Krishna Shama Gauri Mataji, Dhanvat Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. All goes to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, beautiful background.
Oh, thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Vardhana Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. My humble obeisances to all the assembled devotees. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga. This is Sundarangi Radha Devi Dasi from Canada.
Hare Krishna Sundarangi Radha Mataji, Dhanvat Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. All goes to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call. Hare Krishna.
Krishna Vardhana Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances. This is Vinita Gandharvika Devidasi from College Station, Texas.
Hare Krishna Vinita Gandharvika Mataji, Dandavat Pralam. Please accept my humble obeisances. All goes to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining the call. Hare Krishna.
Shall I start the recording, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji. Welcome to the Bhakti Sanga conference call. Today we are very fortunate to have His Grace Baladev Prabhuji. Prabhuji is going to enlighten us on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 14, verses 9 to 23. Before diving into the call, I'll hand over the call to Sureshwar Shyam Prabhu to give a brief introduction of His Grace Baladev Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, please take over the call, Prabhuji.
Yeah, Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. So here is a brief introduction about Baldev Prabhu. His Grace Baldev Das came in touch with ISKCON in Mumbai in 1991, initiated in the year 1995 by His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj at the age of 18 years. His father introduced him to Krishna consciousness. Coming from a family of devotees, his parents as well as immediate relatives are all devotees in ISKCON and are initiated by Radhanath Maharaj or Loknath Maharaj or Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. Prabhuji takes Bhakti Shastri, Bhakti Vaibhav, ISKCON Disciples course and other Shastri courses. He serves as Regional Secretary Assistant under GBC in state of Maharashtra. He is part of ISKCON Chaupati's Temple Management Team, ISKCON Chaupati's Congregation Development Team and its Satellite Center Coordination Team. He is also part of team which oversees the management for the annual Kartik Yatra, which Chaupati Temple arranges every year in October, in which 8,000 plus devotees join the Yatra to the holy places. He is a member of the core team of ISKCON India Youth Preachers Association. He is part of ISKCON India Book Distribution Committee. ISKCON India has been distributing 50 lakhs Gitas in December and 45k Srimad Bhagavatam sets during Bhadra Purnima. Prabhuji has been conducting inspirational and leadership seminars for students and faculty of many recognized universities, corporate sectors, multinational companies, yoga institutes in India as well as abroad. Also appeared in TV and radio shows worldwide. Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandavat Pranam. Back to you, Mataji.
Yeah, thank you so much, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, I am going to give you host. I have to leave.
Yeah, sure.
Prabhuji comes, please give him co-host, Mataji. Everything else is ready for the class.
Okay, Mataji. Can we continue our chanting, Mataji, until Prabhuji joins? Hare Krishna.
Coming, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
I think
Ram
Prabhuji is on the call, Mataji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dhanwas Pranam, please accept my humble obeisances. All goes to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for giving your valuable time and association us this morning and enlightening on the topic of Srimad Bhagavatam. I'll hand out the call to you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Can you all hear me? Hare Krishna. Can you all hear me?
Yes, Prabhuji, we can hear you, Prabhu.
Thank you.
There.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. So we're continuing our reading from Srimad Bhagavatam. This is 7th Canto, chapter number 14, text number 19 onwards. Hare Krishna. सूर्यादपरपक्षियं मासि पौषपदे द्विजः श्राद्धं पित्रो यथा वित्तं तद्बन्धूनां च वित्तवान्. Translations and purport by Swandaris A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Shradha. Translation. A Brahmana who is sufficiently rich must offer oblations to the forefathers during the dark moon fortnight in the later part of the month of Bhadra. Similarly, we should offer oblations to the relatives of the forefathers during the Mahalaya ceremonies in the month of Ashwin. When there is no purport, we take the next verse. The series of verses here, 20 to 20, read the verse and the translations and purport of Prabhupada. Ayane Vishwe Kuryad व्यतिपाते दिनस्य हे चन्द्रादित्योपरागे च द्वादश्यां श्रवणेषु च तृतीयायां शुक्लपक्षे नवम्याम् अथ कार्तिके रश्मिष्वपि कृपासु हेमन्ते शिशिरे तथा माघे च शतसप्तम्यां मघाराकाशमागमे शाकया चानुमत्या च मासर्षाणि युतानि अपि द्वादश्याम् अनुराधास्यात् श्रवणस्तिस्र उत्तरा तिसृष्व एकादशी वासु जन्मक्षसोनयोगयो. Translation. One should perform the Shradha ceremony on the Makar Sankranti day, the day when the sun begins to move north, or on the Karkata Sankranti, the day when the sun begins to move. One should also perform the ceremony on the Mesha Sankranti day and the Tula Sankranti day in the yoga name Pata. On that day in which three lunar tithis are conjoined during an eclipse of either the moon or the sun, on the 12th lunar day and in the Shravana nakshatra. One should perform this ceremony on the Akshaya Tritiya day, on the 9th lunar day of the bright fortnight of the month of Kartik, on the 4 Ashtakas in the winter season and cool season, on the 7th lunar day of the bright fortnight of the month of Magha, when the conjunction of Magha Nakshatra, and on the full moon day, and on the days when the moon is completely full, or not quite completely full, when these days are conjoined with nakshatras, from which the names of certain months are derived. One should also perform the Shradha ceremony on the 12th lunar day, when it is in conjunction with any of the nakshatras named Anuradha, Shravana, Uttara Falguni, Uttarashadha, Uttarashadha, or Uttarabhadrapada. Again, one should perform the ceremony when the 11th lunar day is in conjunction with either Uttara Falguni, Uttarashadha, or Uttarabhadrapada. Finally, one should perform this ceremony on days conjoined with one's own birth star, Janma Nakshatra, or with Shravana Nakshatra. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. The word Ayana means path or going. The 6 months when the sun moves towards the north are called Uttarayana, or the northern path, and the 6 months when it moves south are called Dakshinayana, or the southern path. These are mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita 8.24-25. The first day when the sun begins to move north and enter the zodiacal sign of Capricorn is called Makara Sankranti, and the first day when the sun begins to move south and enter the sign of Cancer is called Karkata Sankranti. On these 2 days of the year, one should perform the Shradha ceremony. Vishuva or Vishuva Sankranti means Mesha Sankranti, or the day on which the sun enters the sign Aries. Sula Sankranti is the day on which the sun enters the sign Libra. Both of these days occur only once within a year. The word yoga refers to a certain relationship between the sun and the moon in the sky. There are 37 different degrees of yoga, of which the 17th is called Pratipata. On the day when this occurs, one should perform the Shradha ceremony. A tithi or lunar day consists of the distance between the longitude of the sun and that of the moon. Sometimes a tithi is less than 24 hours, when it starts after sunrise on a certain day and ends before the sunrise of the following day. The previous tithi and the following tithi of both touch the 24-hour day between the sunrise. This is called as Kriya Parsha, or a day touched by some portion of 3 tithis. The Jiva Goswami has given quotations from many Shastras stating that the Shradha ceremony of oblation to the forefathers should not be performed on Ekadashi Tithi. When the Tithi of the death anniversary falls on Ekadashi day, the Shradha ceremony should be held not on Ekadashi but on the next day, or Dwadashi. In the Brahma Purana it is said, Ye Kurvanti Mahipala Shraddham Taikadashi Dini Preste Narakam Yanti Tata Bhokta Cha Prerakaha. If one performs the Shradha ceremony of oblations to the forefathers on the Ekadashi Tithi, then the performer, the forefathers for whom the Shradha is observed, and the Purohit or a family priest who encourages the ceremony all go to hell. Jnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Surunmilitam Yena Tasmai Gurave Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshnaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namini Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharini Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Tarini Namo Mahavadanyaya Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gaurashe Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesh Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Saptakanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriye Panchakalpatarubhyascha Kripasindhubhya eva cha Patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namah Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna. So welcome all the devotees for Srimad Bhagavatam class on this platform of Bhakti Sanga. We're continuing our discussion from 7th Canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. As we all know, 7th Canto of Srimad Bhagavatam has begun with a dialogue and a conversation between Maharaj Yudhishthira and Narad Muni. Thanks to these beautiful questions and enlightening sessions between both these great personalities, that we got a chance to hear about the beautiful narration of the activities of Lord Nrsimhadev, the great devotion of Prahlad Maharaj, and how this beautiful episode of Prahlad Varada Nrsimha took place. To continue the discussion, understanding the benefit of having a Mahabhagavat in its midst, another Mahabhagavat is not leaving an opportunity to understand the subtle nuances of Krishna consciousness path. So this is a very beautiful chapter for devotees in family household life to gain some insight about what are different duties, what are the pros and cons, what is the rules and regulations, what they should do, what they shouldn't do. That all information is very wonderfully delineated here by Narad Muni. And we can see that Prabhupada also gives very beautiful purport in detail, quoting so many scriptures. Srila Prabhupada is called as Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada. So Bhakti and Vedanta, a unique blend of both very high wisdom philosophy and pure devotion. Srila Prabhupada is encouraging everyone to surrender to Krishna. Yet Prabhupada brings out the philosophy of surrender to Krishna through Vedanta knowledge, through quotations from Vedic Shastra. So this is a very unique verse here. This verse speaks about Shradha ceremony. I don't claim to be a very much authority or knower of this particular ceremony, but whatever we have learned in our scriptures while being Krishna conscious, I try to present something. I may not be able to answer all questions related to this, but let's give a try because it's in Bhagavatam, and when it is Bhagavatam, that means it is an important subject matter to discuss. Okay, so here are these verses which we have today read. We're going to discuss many different points based on different translations which are there today, and also the purport of Srila Prabhupada brilliantly mentioned. So let's take the first aspect. In the first aspect, it is mentioned as Uttarayan and Dakshinayan. These two concepts are coming very close here. Uttarayan and Dakshinayan. What is Uttarayan and Dakshinayan? So Ayana, Prabhupada has mentioned, Ayana means path or a journey. Like we have Ramayana, right? The word Ramayana is nothing but Ayana, journey of Rama, Lord Ramachandra. So Ramayana is like that. So we see that the sun being a very important planet in the solar system. As you have 7 days in a week. The week starts with Sunday, right? Sun is first. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So sun is Surya, Monday is Soma, and then we have Tuesday Mangal, Buddha, Guru, Shukra, Shani, like that. So in this way, the sun is the head of all planets. Chakshure Savita Sakala Grahanam Raja Samasta Suramudira Shesha Teja Yasyanya Bhamatikala Chakto Govindamari. Same Lord Krishna is incarnate as Surya Narayan, and through Surya Narayan is empowering Vivaswan Sun God to move in the particular way to enlighten and enliven. Sun, nothing exists in this world, in this universe. Sun plays a vital role of health, energy, and also light. But Sun is not a very spontaneous planet. Sun is very, very specific, disciplined planet. All the planets which are there around us, they all move in a particular orbit, a disciplined way. So they have freedom. They can go anywhere. They are very powerful. But in spite of being powerful, they are very disciplined. So powerful people are more disciplined. In our human society here, we see people become powerful, they become indisciplined, they become very spontaneous, they can do anything. Freedom, do like, enjoy life, king size, But actually those who are very powerful, they become very disciplined so that their output is also very powerful. People endorse them for their output. The sun has been in the same disciplined fashion, moving in a particular direction, traversing its path since time immemorial. It has never been out of any time when sun has taken a break, right? We have a break on Sunday, but Sunday sun doesn't take a break. Sunday sun is also moving Sunday also. So we see Uttarayan and Dakshinayan. So we have our day. In the morning we begin our day. We call it good morning, and we start our day with our activities, duties. We end our day with a good night and sleep. So night time is for sleeping, daytime is for activity. So even this kind of activity features is not just for human beings. It is there for every species. The ants, society, they also have their activity. They have their day and night. The birds have their day and night. In fact, the birds, ants, and all species have their day and night fixed. It's only human beings that we have our clock is fixed, but our sleeping and eating and waking up is not fixed. Some people nowadays 24-hour shift, people work, people they say city, Mumbai city never sleeps. I am from Mumbai city. Mumbai city is never, they never sleep. So it's considered as very great kind of glorification, but actually it is not glorification. We are indisciplined. If you see the birds, right at morning, they get up and chirp. And again, when they retire in the evening, they again chirp. Daytime, they're busy in activity. So the birds, the animals, they all follow proper their thing. So demigods also, they have their morning and they have their night. And the Shastras mentioned, Bhagavad Gita also mentioned this very beautifully, that 6 months of our time is their 112 hours a day. And similar 6 months is their night. So we complete 1 year, like we completed a year now to 2024. So that's one full 24 hours of the demigod is done. So our 1 year is their 1 day. So when you say Happy New Year, they say good morning. Right? So we see that Uttarayan and Dakshinayan. So Uttarayan means the sun starts Uttara. Uttara is a very known Sanskrit word or simple Uttara Disha or northern direction. Uttarayan. And there is Dakshinayan. The sun starts southern direction. Dakshina. Nowadays southern direction, northern direction. You all see the earth is moving in a way by which every time in the morning wake up, we see the sun is rising in the eastern direction. So from east, the sun goes to the west, right? So that direction is fixed. East rises and sets in west. We never see sun starting on east. Oh, forward. Oh, today I was very busy. Many of times today I rose from west. No, rises in east and sets in west. But even while rising, also we see the sun doesn't rise in the same place. Let's say, example, we have our apartment, our condo, and then we see that maybe our window is facing the eastern direction. Some part of the year, the sun directly falls on our window, and therefore we have to please to close the curtains and avoid the intense heat coming. But sometimes if the sun is not falling on our window, it may fall on the wall, and therefore the heat directly that whole light is not coming on our side. Why is it so? Because while rising in the east also, the sun is moving this way and the sun is moving this way. So in the southern direction and the northern direction. So Uttarayan means the sun starts moving in the northern direction. Moves, so while it's going like this, but it's also shifting this way. So both way there is a movement. This movement is a daily movement, east to west, but the north to south movement takes a whole full year, 6 months north to south and south to north. So when the sun starts moving from towards the north directions for Uttarayan, and the sun moves from the south directions for Dakshinaya, right? So Uttarayan and Dakshinaya. So January is the time, or we can say more probably December is the time, December end, when the Uttarayan is almost that time started. Like you could say that when something moves like this in this fashion, when you go like this, it takes time and then again comes like a pendulum, right? So similar when sun is moving like this, southern direction comes to northern direction, takes time and then again comes back like this. So the time which goes up and stands for some time and again comes. So even the sun begins the northern direction journey long back, but when the movement is seen, it's called Uttaraya or it's called Makar Sankranti. So Makar Sankranti is actually that time when we actually see the sun moving towards another direction. But before that, the sun is already moved towards northern direction because sun is towards south, but it's now moving, retracting back. But the retraction takes time and the motion to start takes time. So Uttarayan, if you see in the Vaishnava calendar or in the Vedic calendar, Uttarayan never doesn't coincide with Makar Sankranti always. Why? Because Uttarayan means now the sun has stopped south journey. It has begun north journey. But begin north journey, it has to now repel the south and then move like that. So why don't we actually move some go by, and on Makar Sankranti actually we see the vehicle, the sun moving. Our eyes can see that the sun is moving now, or visually we can understand sun is moving. So Makar Sankranti and Uttarayan sometimes are spoken in equivocal the same way, but actually technically they are different. So this is Uttarayan. So Uttarayan is the day of the Devatas. So they begin the activities. In few classes before, I had chance to speak about Margashirsha, the month of Margashirsha is November and December, which comes after Kartik month. The Margashirsha is the time when the night has come to an end of the demigod. 6 months, right? From July to December, the demigods they take rest. They have their night time. That's their. We have this in July. We have this Shayana Ekadashi, right? Shayana Ekadashi means that time when Lord Narayan goes to rest. That means all the demigods go to rest. That's really not Narayan goes to rest on Shayana Ekadashi. Actually, you see, in our temple or the place where we stay, in our altars also, how our altars function, how Krishna is functioning in our altar. When we sleep, we make the Lord sleep first, and then we sleep. And then get up, then open the altar. The Lord also wakes up, right? So our Lord is not like Lord is waiting, hey, Prabhu, Hari Bol, Mataji, please make me sleep. I'm feeling very much sleepy. Not like that. As per our functions and day, then we see that the Lord also functions on our altar. So Shayana Ekadashi actually means that the demigods are now about to take rest. The demigods, they worship Supreme Personality of God. Lord Narayan, if you know the 5th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, must have seen every Deepa, right? Jambu Deep, Lakshadweep, every Deepa, there is one incarnation of the Lord who is worshipped there. So in the demigod loka also, Lord is actually present, manifesting there. So then the Lord's puja ends because now demigods have to take rest. So Shayana Ekadashi means Lord's puja is ending. And therefore, maximum times we see many times even auspicious ceremonies like marriages and all do not take place in the night time of Devatas, that means the 4 months of Chaturmas, right? So the south direction starts and demigods take rest at night time. Now, in our case, we see as devotees here, we don't wake up when the sun rises. We wake up 1 hour before the sun rises, called Brahma Muhurta hour. Right? Similarly, the actual sun rise for the Devatas is January, the Makar Sankranti. But they don't get up when the sun rises. They wake up before. And just like our day activities, like going to work, office, or taking care of our household activities, that starts when the daylight is there. But before that, devotees get up and do their sadhana. The Brahma Muhurta time is for chanting. Similarly, before the Makar Sankranti starts, time is a period of the devatas doing their pujas, havans, and homes. They have their altars opening up there. They have this Purushutta prayers being recited. They have this morning program Mangalarati with them. So that's the time of Margashirshama. So this is how technically our Shastras mentioned that Uttarayan means starting off the sun's journey towards north. And then Dakshinayan is when the sun starts journeying towards south, that's in July. And his way in a year there is Uttarayan and Dakshinayan. Now coming to the point why Prabhupada and even the Shastra Bhagavatam mentions Uttarayan and Dakshinayan, is a time to offer Shraddha. So in this particular verse which we are seeing now for the entire chapter, there are different duties of householders, how to deal with wife, how to deal with children, how to take care of this, how to take care of that, how to do donations, how to take care of their society. So while Narad Muni is giving very beautiful instructions to the Grahasthas how to manage, Narad Muni also mentions why we take people around us whom we see. Let's not forget people who were with us and now we cannot see them. And that's for Shraddha. So a devotee goes beyond the visibility factor, right? We don't think only of people around us whom we can see, oh, we have to take care of them, but we also have to work on people who are not there with us, who were with us, and we also take care of them. And that's what Shradha ceremony. Shradha ceremony means taking care of our pitras, our forefathers. So duty of every householder to do various ceremonies which are mentioned in the Vedic lifestyle. There are many ceremonies right from birth to death. But all these ceremonies are very important. Like this is Janma, Samskara, then there is Namakaran, there is Upanayana, then there is Chudakaran, then there is Simantanayan, and then there is Garbhada, marriage, Garbhadhan, and then Vidya Arambha for children. And the end is Anteshti. That means even when we die, proper rituals are done. So the human life is a very responsible life, and therefore all rituals are given at different times. So by fulfilling the rituals, that what happens, we purify our lifestyle, and we grow in our spiritual life. So Shraddha ceremony is a duty of householders to take care of their pitris, their forefathers. Some of them we do not know also. Our parents, fathers and mothers, they are living, they're not living, then we know them at least by their name. If you ask anyone, what's your name of your great grandfather? Oh, I have not seen him. How do I know the name of? Of course, now as centuries are going by and now the digital age is coming, so maybe there's so many photographs available. So we might, our next generation, people generations may know the photograph of their forefathers. But for us here today, if you ask, who is your father's father? Who is your mother's mother? I don't know. Right? I don't know. But anyway, whether we know or don't know, they were there. They were there, so we are here. So what we should do? We should also do something for them. But what we should do something for them. That doing something should not be as per our understanding. It should be based on proper scripture intention. Like for example, if you want to call me and give me prasad, right? So what will happen? Will you feed me prasad at your time and what you like, or will you allow me to? Will you ask me to go what you want to take? What's your diet? When you want to take? Right? So that's a proper way of offering prasad to a guest. We don't call guests. We don't like when some guest comes to our house. He's very tired from a journey and is taking rest. But it's now night 7 o'clock and he has slept at 6 o'clock and he wants some little bit of rest. Prabhu, Mataji, get up at 7 o'clock. You have to take dinner. You know, I make hot dinner for you. You don't bother him because you know that for him right now rest is important. Let him rest. He has taken a long journey. When he wakes up, then we'll offer him. So when guest reception comes, when you offer guest, when you offer atithya, then what happens? You actually do as per their convenience. So what is the Shraddha part? What is the Shraddha? Shraddha ceremony is that day when the whole line is clear. That means whatever you offer, it reaches them. These are the things which are mentioned in today's verses. The best time as per convenience. Shradha ceremony means they are hungry, they want prasad, and you're offering them hot prasadam. You're offering a guest prasadam when he wants it more. So Shradha ceremony is that time the line is clear. You offer something here on the planet Earth, it goes to the Pitraloka. So we see here that Shradha Patra goes to two kinds of forefathers in two kinds of locations. Some of our forefathers may have led a very pious life and they may enjoying their piety in Pitraloka. Pitraloka is like one of the heavenly planets. Even though the location of the planet is not in the upper stream, it's down. It's near the Yamraj planet. Pitraloka is the planet where Yamraj stays also. From there, he governs the different kinds of hell. But that's also a very heavenly planet. All the arrangements are made. The Pitras enjoy the benefit of their piety when they and also enjoy the piety benefit which is offered by their descendants. So some forefathers are enjoying the heavenly thing. Then Pitraloka, Shradha Patra offers them more facilities while they are in Pitraloka. And those forefathers who are in hell, who are in suffering so much, then by doing Shradha, their suffering gets down. Their suffering is reduced and they get some solace. There is a beautiful verse which comes in the Chaitanya Chandrashtakam, which one more scripture is mentioned. That the forefathers become very happy. They start chanting and dancing when they see one of their descendants has become a devotee on the Goddess Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So he's happy now. He get more Shradha Patra. Shradha is not just offering puri and sabji and sweet rice. That may be external, but main is through the medium of those food offerings, we give them Krishna connection. So Prabhupada also, you see in his life, he also, like example, I just went to Calcutta a few months back, and I was going around Calcutta city to look at different pastime places of Prabhupada. So local devotee took me to one ghat, Ganga Ghat. I said, why you came here? Why you came? He said, this is the ghat where Srila Prabhupada would come every year and offer his Shradha Patra to his mother Rajni. Because Prabhupada was young and that time his mother passed away. He came to this place and offered the last rite. And he would do regularly like. So Prabhupada did for his parents. So this is one example of offering Shradha. After becoming a devotee, then we understand the need, the main need of a person is not just food or some piety, but also Krishna consciousness. So after coming to Krishna consciousness, you don't drop down the ideas, the functions which you would do before. Rather, we Krishna consciousness. So if someone is doing Shradha before coming to Krishna consciousness, now he become a devotee, what he should do? We should offer the food that is Krishna Prasad. Previously, we may not know that, so we were doing some kind of, we offer Shradha, they will cook nice feast, and then they keep it in front of the photo of the person who has died, and then keep it for a crow. But actually, if you come to Krishna consciousness, then you understand first is offered to Shri Radha Krishna, and then prasadam goes to crow and the cow and the deceased person's photo. And then you offer the prasadam to the devotees and satisfy them. And then there are different ways by which the food offered goes and reaches the pitras. To the cow, to the crow, to the Vaishnavas who take prasadam. And what comes? The whole thing comes to the medium of more it is done Krishna consciously, they benefit the more. We have a classical example of Advaita Acharya Prabhu. Advaita Acharya Prabhu, he also did Shradha. He was the main head Brahmana in Shantipur. So he did Shradha. He called all the Brahmanas from Shantipur and nearby area. Big number of Brahmanas came. Huge. And he also invited Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur was born in Mohammedan family. He was not in the external angle of being a Brahmana, but he was the greatest of all Brahmanas. So when he came, what Advaita Acharya did? He knew he has to do Shradha. Shradha means first offer Shradha Patra to the most important person in the assembly. Advaita Acharya knew if he has to serve his forefathers, the best way is to offer is to a great Mahabharata. And in spite of all the lineage Brahmanas, they are sitting there waiting for their turn of Shradha. It was first offered to Haridas Thakur by Advaita Acharya, who was the head of Brahmana Samaj in Shantipur. Because he knew by offering to Mahabhagavat Haridas Thakur, my forefathers will immensely benefit. Haridas Thakur, he actually objected to this. He said, I am not even a born Brahmana, why are you offering me? Haridas Acharya said, you will not be born Brahmana, but you are a Mahabhagavat. By offering you, then the benefit will go to all my forefathers. So this is Shradha part. Your Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his father Jagannath Mishra left this world. And then Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to Gaya. Gaya is a place where people often go to offer Shradha. It's a well-known place. It's a place where Lord Narayan's beautiful lotus footprints are imprinted. There's one temple which I've seen all over the world, but temple there's no deity, but there's a footprint. Gaya Dham. They call it Vishnu Pari. Pari means footprint. So they worship the beautiful actual footprint of Lord Narayan, one footprint. And they say that Lord came there and delivered the Asura called as Gaya. And because he came to Gaya, delivered Gaya Asura with his footprints, and therefore the Gaya Asura was blessed, and with that blessing, the name of the place also became Gaya. So since thousands and thousands of years, people have come to Gaya to offer oblations, Shradha, Pinda, etc., etc. in this beautiful holy place. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also went to offer Shradha for his father there. And then he offered Shradha, he also chanted the holy name because it was this place where Ishwara Puri gave initiation to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had met Ishwara Puri Navadip Mahaprabhu earlier. And now when he came to Gaya, again he met his spiritual master. And the spiritual master gave Diksha and told him to chant his Hare Krishna. So this is the incident of how we see Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu offering Shradha at Gaya. Then we have also so many places, Ramayana, Mahabharata, Srimad Bhagavatam, mentioning of offering the Shradha Patras, Pindas. We find that Lord Krishna accompanied the Pandavas after the battle of Kurukshetra to the river Ganges to offer the last rites for all those who died on the battle of Kurukshetra. This is also mentioned in the verse. Yudhishthira lamenting a lot that time. There is also mention of Ramayana, Lord Ram's journey in Vanvas. Whenever you come to a specific place and there was specific tithi, Lord Ram offered oblations to his father Dashrath Maharaj, who had left his body because Ram was exiled. So there is a Nashik Ramakund where Lord Ram offered oblations to his father. Very well-known place for another Pindadan and Shradha ceremony. And I guess there are so many places where Ramayana, Lord Ramchandra, in fact Lord Ramchandra also very much encouraged Vibhishan to complete the final rites of his brother Ravan. Ravan was killed. The body was lying like this, uncared for. And there was no one to care. There was no male person in the family to do last rites for Ravan. So what to do? Mandodari is wife, how she can offer last rites? So Lord Ramchandra asked Vibhishan, why don't you do last rites for your brother? Said, I will not do anything for him. He is a rascal. He troubled so much you, troubled so much Sita Mai. And he all devotees, he has killed so much. Why should I do anything for him? Let him rot in hell. Lord Ramchandra said, whatever it may be, good or bad, that's not important. More is your duty. Whether they are good or bad is their problem. But your duty you perform. Your duty as a brother is to offer last rites to Ravan. So Lord Ram also told Vibhishan to offer last rites for Ravana. So there was this ceremony of where Vibhishan did the last rites. So this way we can see so many places where this particular thing is mentioned that Shradha Patra is part of the process of Grahastha Ashram. The devotees can get chance to worship, to offer the gratefulness. It is not just a tithi, it is offering gratefulness. See, we are, as a devotees, we are very grateful, right? We need to be grateful. For whatever we have, a genuine heart of a devotee is always obliged for people around him. He thanks them for giving them whatever small and big opportunities they have given him in practicing of Krishna consciousness. We call it in US was Thanksgiving Day, right? But I mean, it's not, this culture is completely very new culture where we only have Thanksgiving for only one day, and then 364 days we just take things and one day give thanks. The best thing is to give thanks every day. A devotee is grateful 24 hours a day. He is very happy, very nice. He is feeling very obliged, and therefore he feels that he should serve everyone. His goal is serve devotees, serve people around him. Like for example, now in December we did book distribution marathon. Distribute so many books. That is part of our gratitude. We are staying in this world. We have people around us who are also helping us stay in this world, right? Will we survive if we don't have people around us who are car mechanics, who are gas station employees, who are grocery people who supply us, the government employees? They all are helping us. So part of that reciprocation is that we have got Krishna consciousness. Why only we should be getting Krishna consciousness? Let the whole world around us. So once in a year we come out on the streets and we do our books, part of expressing gratitude. What I have received, I understood so much about Krishna consciousness, how to live a life of complete responsibility and surrender to Krishna. Maybe you are not aware, please take this book and just like I'm completely unqualified, but I got a chance to become devotee. Why not you also become a devotee? Gratitude. So in this way, we should always be grateful to others for their contribution in our life. And the Shradha ceremony, if someone may not be following in their life, the right time, we should start following it. If someone is already following, then make it more Krishna conscious. I see many times in our temple, devotees come with a new car. And I say, Prabhu, please do puja of the car. How can you do puja of the car? It's a car, it's a made of metal, tin and all this. But our devotees are very intelligent. Then they bring a beautiful photo of the deities, they keep on the bonnet. They offer garland not to the car, but to the deities on the bonnet. And then they offer a full aarti not to the car, but to the deity on the car. And the whole idea of this car is purchased by a devotee. It's going to be used for devotional purpose, right? So the car is getting also Mahaprasadam. So there is using a car and making Krishna conscious way of worshipping the car. Home also, we call it home warming, house warming, Vastu Shanti. To bring devotees in the house, we have a nice satsang program, we do some puja, havan, and then after that we invite devotees to take prasadam. So this whole program becomes more Krishna conscious. The original concept of Vastu Shanti has become more Krishna conscious because of Vaishnavas coming in the house, having a kirtan, having a program, having a lecture. So anukulya cha sankalpa pratikulya. Whatever is beneficial for Krishna consciousness, we should do. So part of being grateful to our life, whoever helped us around, we are very happy and obliged and want to serve them. So our forefathers also played a very vital role in our life. And because of them, that we have got this human form of life, that is, we got this human body and born in a particular track, because of South India, North India, America, Africa, whichever part of the world we have connections forefathers. And we may not know them, but we are obliged. So how do we know? How can we help them? How can we serve them? There is no other way. We don't know them. But our Shastras mentioned, yes, we can serve them. And these are the things in which we offer Shradha to our forefathers, then they receive the benefit of Shradha and they also get chance to progress in their Krishna consciousness. So there are so many things to speak and say. I would say right now at this time I'll take a small I'll break it now here. And if any devotees have any questions, they can ask or anyone wants to comment on this particular purport. It's a very amazing purport. I don't claim to be knowing all the details of Shradha here, but because the whole verses were all about Shradha, so I thought I'd just speak something on this beautiful Vedic ceremony with a Krishna conscious angle. So if anyone wants to know more, they can ask how they do. We already know something more which we did not discuss. They can ask comment. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you so much for a wonderful class, Prabhu. Very enlightened, beautiful points you have shared, Prabhuji. Devotees, if anybody have any questions or realization you'd like to share, please unmute yourself and go ahead.
Um, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila
Hare
Prabhu. Prabhuji, I was reading purport of first canto, some 13th chapter, and in that, they said we should, uh, do Shradha every like Amausya kind of thing. So, is that right, Prabhuji? I mean, should we do that?
So, which purport is that? Can I also get a glimpse of it? So, I'll also read, because I
don't remember
don't
the
really.
exact, but it's chapter 13 we were reading yesterday.
It mentions that every Amavasya one should do some sadhana.
Maharaj were doing for his forefathers and everybody who died in Kurukshetra war for that.
I will not like to speak more on the details on this, but I'll just tell you that if you can do it, mention the purport, please kindly do it. It's very nice also to do it. But in case if you're not able to do it, then there is also mention about different types of opportunities. Like for example, like within our Krishna consciousness, there is also flexibility given to all of us. We all have to chant Krishna Hare Krishna mantra. That's basic. We should do it. But when we do it, how we do it, that's also a question. Depends on each individual. Some devotees may like to cut up at 4:30 a.m. in the morning and chant there around. Some devotees, because of their work structure, their family structure, they can't just get sleep before 7 o'clock in the night. Just because they're staying in a family like that. So they get up maybe not so early, but it's late, but they'll chant. And so everyone chanting is different as per flexibility of, but the main idea is principle is one should chant Krishna Hare Krishna mantra as a vow, and we should do it every single day. So definitely the quality also matters a lot in that. The whole idea is that we have given the flexibility of practicing our Krishna consciousness. Now, offering bhoga to the deities also is a flexibility. We offer bhoga, and sometimes we offer bhoga 15 minutes, 20 minutes, aram se Krishna can. Sometimes we'll quick morning time, we have to go. If are delayed and Shradha is not cooked on time, and then 3 minutes of it. And I hope you can understand what I'm saying. Flexibility is always there. Everyone flexible to use their time.
Yes.
So, Shastras give us injunction what is what. And we are told to do that. If you're not able to do what to do, so Shastras are also not very rigid. Shastras give us flexibility. So, one of the ways which I see flexibility Shastras is Shradha Patra comes in the matter of, as mentioned in the series of verses which we read today, this comes in Pitru Paksha, right? There's a Pitru Paksha which comes every year. So while it is said that it is very nice to offer our parents or forefathers, if we know the tithi when they left their body, on that tithi also we should do it. But if we do it or don't do it, sometimes we do not know the tithis also. But in Pitru Paksha, we should do it. So there is different Pitru Pakshas, different tithis are there. There is last, there is Amavasya, Purna Amavasya. If you do not know tithi, then for everyone forefather you do that. So that flexibility is given here. I would like to give an example. This is in the life of Bhakti Rasamrit Maharaj. So when Bhakti Rasamrit Maharaj took sannyas, when he took sannyas, before taking sannyas, he went to Gaya. So we asked Maharaj, why are you going to Gaya? He said, I am going to take sannyas, so I am the only son in my family. So as sannyasi, then I am now socially completely free. Sannyasi is socially dead, right? So I won't be offering anything in future. So but they are mentioned in Shastra, you do once in Gaya, then even if you don't do later, of course we should not think once I'll go Gaya and then nothing else. It's not like that. We should do every year. But for sannyasi, like Maharaj, he took this flexibility and took a Shastric angle and went to Gaya and offered his pinda and his Shradha for his forefather. Then he came back and did study. So a flexibility is given for us by which we can do that. But the basic is uh, depends on our situation. But the whole concept is important. We have to do it. You can't deny that we should not do it. How we do it, how much we do it, that's individual thing, and that you can always consult devotees who are very good in that kind of. Like I'm not a very I give a philosophical angle to today's translation purport, but I am not practical person who can do details about what's important for your family based on your astrological chart or his family or that family or this family. The forefathers, what happened to them, how they died. Some people die of natural death, some people die of accidental death. So based on that, people sometimes the Purohits who are very expert in that, they offer various solutions so that the person who's involved in getting the benefit is benefit maximum. Like doctors, in general, if we have a cold and cough, cold is they just pick up a tablet and eat it. When cold goes for more than 3-4 days, what happens? Then you go and meet a doctor. We don't take our own medicine. So, in our case, also in our life, we have different aspects to our life. We have our own career, we have children's career, their marriages. So, everything we always take guidance of experts. So in this case also, if there are devotees who can guide us, then we can take expert and then we can see what we can do best for them. If once in a year is okay or more than that, whatever is required, do the needful. But the whole idea is to do the ceremony in a Krishna conscious way to give the maximum benefit of being Krishna conscious. We pray that wherever they are, they get opportunity to be Krishna conscious. If they get another body, they should get chance to associate with devotees, and then they also become devotees and progress. So that is the prayer we offer. So that Krishna, that prayer always is in our hands. The ceremony is given in Vedas that we perform, but how to do ceremony quality wise, Krishna consciousness depends on our progress. Is that okay?
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Thank you
As
for
I said, I am not so much of technically astute in this particular angle, but there is no chance of saying anything today except this Shastra, Shradha Patra, because there is nothing else but Shradha Patra in the verse. So I am happy to speak about this, but I want to just also mention to my today's audience who came late that our translation was purely unalloyed Shraddha ceremony. And I didn't want to speak anything else, taking the purport to some other angle and not throw light, but Prabhupada himself is speaking on Shraddha. Right? So it will be Maryada Vatikram not to speak on these subjects while going to commercial. Today there is also in India there is Ramchandra Kavita disappearance and there is one more Gopal Bhatta Goswami. So I would have spoken that, but I thought let me not digress from the purport. Maybe some other devotees can speak on Gopal Bhatta Goswami and it's a very important thing for householders here. This whole actually chapter is very very relevant for devotees and household life to get immensely benefit from two great Mahabhagavats. One is Mahabhagavat and Sannyasi. Now is one is speaking to Mahabhagavat Grahastha. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Prabhuji, for coming on the call and giving me association. After a long time, you came actually.
We will do discussion marathon. Sorry for that. It's not even time. Yes, Hare Krishna. So we'll stop here. Is it okay?
Thank you so much for a wonderful answer. Devotees, does anybody have any more questions for Prabhuji? Yeah, Pralanand Prabhuji, please go ahead, Prabhuji.
Dandavat Pranam Mataji, and Dandavat Pranam to all Vaishnavas and Prabhuji. Prabhuji, I have one realization from Srimad Bhagavatam. Narad Muni also says, Devarsi Bhutatmanunam Pitrunam na Kinkaronam na Runicha Rajan Sarvatmanaya Saranam Saranam Gato Mukundam Parivritta Karta. So if we are doing a Hare Krishna, following our Krishna conscious activities and all that to the fullest extent, as much as we can, are we still, doing this Shradha ceremonies and all this, karma kind of activities? Although Shastra says that, like, in this slok it is saying like that. But the other way, it says that you are not indebted to anyone if you are serving Guru and Bhagavan Krishna like that. So I just wanted a little bit
Very
information,
good
if you
question.
could, please.
Very
Hari
good
Bol
question.
Prabhu.
Very good. Excellent question. Prabhu, excellent question. Yes, Prabhu, I also agree that Narad Muni has also mentioned Deva, Devarishi Pranam. You also mentioned fullest action, right? you mentioned that while saying fullest extent and whatever is possible, right? These
Yes.
two words together, they are contradicting each other. How can someone in the fullest extent practicing Krishna consciousness or practicing Krishna consciousness as far as much as he can do? There's a gap between that, right?
Right.
The gap is that our bhakti, at least in my case, I would not claim a bhakti is full extent Krishna consciousness, right? So when we come to that extent, we will see that actually will benefit our pitras, our obligations will actually get satisfied because we are fully in service to Krishna, surrendered to Krishna. Currently at this time, I would say I am not fully surrendered to Krishna fully. I am on a journey because I see that there are a lot of desires which are not Krishna conscious, but we are trying to shut it away and make it more Krishna conscious and make it more better devotee. So those kind of atmosphere in which right now our condition is. So some verses may not exactly fit us now. They may fit
Yeah.
us in future. They may fit us in future.
Yeah.
And some verses may fit us today. So the same
Mm.
Narad Muni is saying to Yudhishthira Maharaj that we should perform Shantapata. Same Narad
Right.
Muni is telling that we don't require if you are Krishna conscious. So
Mm.
so we decide which audience we are coming in. Right?
Right.
Either the pure devotee like Madhendra Puri Goswami,
Mm.
or we are Yudhishthira Maharaj, who is now discussing Varnashram in this case. And he is a king who has to perform duties. We also say Krishna saying in the Bhagavad Gita that Janak Maharaj was a pure devotee, but just for an example, he performed all the duties. Sometimes a pure devotee is not required for him to do all these things, but for sometimes setting an example he does it. And sometimes someone is not a pure devotee, so is obliged to do it. In either case, the case of Janak Maharaj is best fitting us. Whether we are Janak Maharaj or in process of becoming Janak Maharaj, still do it. Because it's an example set, or it's just that we are not on the stage of Janak Maharaj. So this is very good for us, all of us also. And the problem in Kali Yuga is that we start forgetting what people have done good for us. The age of Kali Yuga is the age of forgetfulness. Not just forgetting about where we kept our mobile phone yesterday night, where I kept my beadbag yesterday night. It was more of forgetfulness of what people have done good for us. We easily forget. We remember for 10 years later what good we have done for others, right? You also make, do you remember I gave this to you 10 years back? But you forget what 10 years back that person gave to you.
Right.
We don't forget what we gave, we forget what we received. So that's the amazing thing that we are tending to forget things which we receive. And because we tend to forget which we receive, so let's go on a journey of Vedic ceremonies, which automatically obliges us to offer our respect to everyone, every person, whether we know or don't know, we give them the benefit of doubt and offer them gratefulness. And that's the process of Vedas, the ceremony of Vedas. Not all ceremonies, like for example, Prabhupada once told Giriraj Maharaj, Giriraj, oh, I have not given you everything is mentioned in the Vedas, because if I give everything, there's so many ceremonies that you will not even able to come out of your bathroom after taking bath. There's so many details. So we don't, luckily for us, the Prabhupada is so amazing. He offered us a program in Krishna consciousness. We're just given enough which we can actually take up, practice, and keep ourselves alive. Bhagavatam mentioned, Prabhupada mentions here about Shradha Patra in this. I would say Prabhupada would have taken Prabhupada would have quoted here. Narad Muni is saying in this canto, that you just offer, become Krishna conscious, you don't require Devarshi Bhutar. But Prabhupada is actually giving purport of this, of doing Shradha and all. So Prabhupada also knows that Krishna conscious movement, which is part of Devi Varnashram, we need to also follow some duties and also lead an example for others. Be an example for others also. Not everyone will be on the level of accepting Krishna consciousness wholeheartedly as a devotee. Many will be well-wishers, many will be like onlookers. Everyone requires some social setup to, like, many. I don't know where you come from, but when I travel in West, I see many people come to a temple not for Krishna consciousness. They've come for a social well-being, social spiritual connection, right? And eventually they become devoted. That's there. But if you just tell them, chant Hare Krishna, they will not come to Hare Krishna. But if they have some process, you could do some abhishek of deities, and we have some nice kirtan program, we have nice programs, prashadam, and then we have yajnas, and it attracts them. And that's attractive people. People want social function. They come and eventually then for everything, these guys, these people, Hare Krishnas, you want to chant prashadam prayer, Hare Krishna will come. And if someone dies, Hare Krishna. Someone is born, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna is coming. So you understand, Hare Krishna is very important. We take up Hare Krishna also. So we have to present Krishna consciousness in a way that is pure and yet also socially acceptable. People to come and take up and become pure. We are also driven by like same. Many of us, at least in my case, I didn't become devotee because I was very much attracted to pure Krishna consciousness. Initially, attracted more about the functions and the way it is. The people are so nice here, Prashadam is so nice. And eventually, then we understood the main principle behind all this nice thing is the nicest thing is Hare Krishna. Which is the essence of the whole thing. And then we take up Krishna consciousness in terms of chanting Hare Krishna, following four principles, and so on and so forth.
Thank you very much,
Is that okay
Prabhu.
for you?
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you very much. You asked me where I'm coming from. I'm staying in Las Vegas, the Sin City, for
Oh,
last 25, 40 years. But anyway, we are with the mercy of Sri Prabhupada, we are doing Krishna consciousness here.
I just met Dayal Prabhu yesterday. He was here. He's in Mumbai. He's also from same place.
Thank you very much, Prabhuji.
Thank you.
So
Thank
I
you.
think we're getting late. If someone is very very much eager to ask question, I can take one more. Otherwise,
Devotees, anybody have any question for Prabhuji? I think no more questions, Prabhuji. Thank you so much for wonderful class, Prabhu. Very beautiful points you shared. Recently, we celebrated Makar Shankranti. This is very related to that. Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Let us pay obeisances to Prabhu, and we look forward for your session, Prabhuji. Thank you so much for coming on this call. Let us pay obeisances to Prabhuji and all the devotees. Vancha kalpatarubhya.
Panchakalpadurvishcha kripa sindhubhaiva cha patitana pavnebhyo namo namaha Ananta
Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. His Grace Baldev Prabhuji ki jai. Hare Krishna.
Radhe
Thank you,
Radhe.
Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Radhe Radhe.
Nanda.
Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Radhe
Krishna.
Radhe. Radhe Radhe.
Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.